The Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer, weekday afternoons at 4 Eastern on CNN.
I had all new furniture.
When Superstorm Sandy hit Gerritsen Beach, Brooklyn, Peggy Taylor thought she was ready. She had paid decades worth of insurance premiums to be covered for catastrophe.
So this is the letter basically denying any...
I went to the office and this is what they gave me.
She says her claim was denied. Her deluxe homeowner's policy covered hurricane and wind, not floods.
She said, you're not entitled to anything. You don't have flood insurance.
Know what I'm not covered for.
Down the block, Tom Sullivan was having a similar problem with a different insurance company.
The water was coming out of the tubs, out of the toilet.
After initially being told he would get $10,000 for sewer backup, he was then told no because his damage was caused by the storm surge.
When you agreed to this policy, was it your understanding that if I pay you and my home suffers damages, you will make it right and cover?
That would be the understanding with anyone. I mean, otherwise, why pay?
More than a dozen people we spoke with in hard-hit storm areas, not just here, were equally upset.
How many of you are less than happy with the experience of your insurance company?
All of us.
Insurance critics call the pushback delay, deny, defend.
The worst is just saying, we're not going to pay for this when in fact it's covered, or lowballing, saying we're only going to give you 50 cents on the dollar.
What we're hearing is that a number of these insurance companies are finding ways to say no before they're finding ways to say yes.
I would disagree. There are a small number of disputes that do occur. When you have as many as 1 million claims, yes, they do.
Robert Hartwig speaks for the insurance industry. He could not talk about the denied claims, instead saying payment of Sandy-related claims is going very well.
People are paid the amount of money that they are entitled to under the terms and conditions of the policy, yes.
And that may be a big part of the problem. Many people don't understand the terms and conditions of their policies until after they need them.
What does this mean? We may not limit our liability to pay damages for which we become legally liable to pay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because some people will say, look, it's your responsibility to understand this.
But what does that mean?
Arguably, some insurance companies may count on exactly that. The state's chief insurance regulator, Benjamin Lawsky, is tracking insurance companies who fail to do the right thing.
If it ends up that there is a pattern where particular companies are not paying what they promised to pay, they are going to have a huge problem doing business in this state.
So what happened? Well, Peggy Taylor got help from the New York State Department of Financial Services, which called Taylor's insurance company on her behalf. An adjuster came, assessed the damage, and instead of getting zero, the adjuster cut a check for $7,500, a partial payout for hurricane and wind damage, not flood. As for Tom Sullivan, we called his insurance company. They reviewed his claim and again promised him a check for $10,000. They then contacted us here at CNN to find out whether Sullivan's story would be included now that the matter was resolved.